Hello and good evening दोस्तों. So today I am going to talk with you a very special subject, that is International Literacy Day. And this particular month, the September 8th, was observed as International Literacy Day. Now I will talk about what is the significance of this day and why it is significant in terms of India. What is the message that is hidden behind this day? So, starting with the topic, the International Literacy Day. It was observed on the 8th September, as I have told you. The day was instituted in 1966 by United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO. This year it was 54th International Literacy Day. How much? What I have just told you, that 54th International Literacy Day was observed this year. So, International Literacy Day 2022, the theme that was announced by the UNESCO was Transforming Literacy, Learning a Space. The theme was to transform the literacy. It means we have to reach to that particular people or that particular society, community where the literacy is not there. Later on we will also discuss that what is the problem in the way of literacy. So this year, just note down that this year the theme of the literacy was to transforming literacy, learning spaces. It seeks to highlight importance of embracing linguistic diversity in education and literacy development, as it is central to addressing persisting literacy change and to achieving sustainable development goal. Now, what is the background of this World Literacy Day? The International Literacy Day, that is international itself, it means that we are talking related to the world, each and every country. So I have just used the term the World Literacy Day, but in exact term it is International Literacy Day. Was officially proclaimed by the UNESCO in its 14th session in November 1966. Since then it is celebrated annually by the member country of the UNESCO. So each and every member of the UNESCO, they used to celebrate this particular day as International Literacy Day, and including India also. Now, why this particular date is selected by the UNESCO, like September 8? What was the reason behind this? So on this day in the year 1965, just 1 year preceding when this particular day was declared as the International Literacy Day, that is 1966. So just 1 year behind, in 1965, World Congress of Ministers of Education has met for the first time in Tehran, Iran, to discuss the program of education at international level. So in this particular meeting, when the World Education Minister met at Tehran, they decided to observe September 8th as the International Literacy Day, and 1 year later on, this particular day was proclaimed as the International Literacy Day. So this is the significance and the history behind this, a little history. Now what is the purpose? What is the purpose that was declared by the UNESCO behind the celebration of this day as World International Literacy Day? Now coming to the purpose. To mobilize public opinion in favor of a struggle against literacy. So the first purpose of the UNESCO behind the declaration of the September 8th as the International Literacy Day is to mobilize the people opinion. Opinion means thought process, the decision of the people, the community, the family itself. And what the thought process? The thought process related to the relevance of literacy. How much the literacy is important for the growth, development, betterment, and for this all the thought process should be initiated. So the first purpose was to initiate the thought process in between the community. in favor of a struggle against illiteracy. So they have to fight against the illiteracy. They have to erase this illiteracy, and to erase the illiteracy they have to fight against this phenomena. So to the second purpose of observing this day is to disseminate information on literacy and to raise public awareness and significance of literacy for individual and national development. So the information related to illiteracy, that how much the illiteracy can hamper the growth and development of the family, how the illiteracy is a obstacle in the development of the country, in the actualization of the citizen, the potential growth of the society itself. So these are some of the things that should be make known to the people, that if they are not favoring the educational, or they are having some illiterate background, then what are the information that will help them out to come out of that background. So this is very important purpose. Again, the purpose of the observing of this day is to raise the awareness among the people. First of all, the people has to make sensitize. If they will become sensitized enough, then they will automatically start reading, automatically start studying. But if they are not sensitive towards the literacy, they will not think about the importance of the literacy. They will think that what is the use. First of all, they have to know the uses of being a literate. So if they have no any knowledge about the literate one, then why should they will unnecessarily work, or they will unnecessarily read and write. So first of all, the level of awareness should be grown in between the people. To aware them, the government and the agency, they have to reach out to the people. Now coming to some of the data about the illiteracy, that how far the illiteracy is important for the world. So some of the part of the world, you will I am just giving you the example, and you will shock that some of the part of the world, some of the country of the world, they are 100% literate. There is no any illiterate people in that country. So illiteracy is not at all problem for all these particular countries. You take the example of the Finland, Norway, Luxembourg, Andorra, Greenland. These countries are the 100% literate country. Means each and every people of this country are literate, they are well educated, or they are well skillful, they know languages, they know how to read and write. Now coming back to the some of the country from the back, it means what I mean to say, that they are backbencher, or they are back from the list in the last row, and these country are the Chad, Guinea, South Sudan, Nigeria. So the level of the literacy is 35% only. Mali 35.47% only. Even the Chad, that is a country of the African country, is 22.31% only literate people is there. So you see the gap between the 100% and this 22%. Huge gap is there. So also this gap will reflect in the development of the country. You see the country where the 100% literate people are there. What is the level of their thought process, their lifestyle, their governance, their investment in the knowledge economy, their FDI. Each and every indicator will show you that the being a literate country itself means be a part of developed nation. But if you belongs to such a country where the literacy is only 22% or the very low literacy is there, then you have to face hurdle. You have to face hurdle in each and every respect of the development, in political development also, in economic development also, in other development also. So all your indicator will show some level of concern. It means that you have to worry for that. You have to work for that. So you will see that even in the country and even in the India also, and other country also, literacy is a major issue in the political slogan also. In political manifesto also, the government and the party used to visualize their program related to the literacy, that how far they are going to make the people and the country and the citizen literate one, what are their strategy. But this type of manifesto and this type of issues are not important in the developed nation, because there is already 100% figure they have achieved. So this is the level of agenda of between the developed nation and developing nation. So literacy is of course a major issue, of course a game changer for any of the country. All the innovations, all the knowledge, all the discourse that originated, this all things will be the part of the country where the 100% or high literacy is there. But all the backwardness, all the dogmas, all the sign of being a backwardness, you will observe in the country where the literacy is very low, very low. And now literacy not only is a single problem. When the country is illiteracy is not a single problem. When the country and the society become illiterate or the high illiteracy is there, then this particular one problem is related to the other problem also, like poverty also, like crime also, like unemployment also. So measure of the problem is related to the illiteracy. If illiteracy is been solved, illiteracy is been eraded or illiteracy is been deleted, the number of that problem will solve automatically. And it happens in the country where the 100% literacy is there. They have come out of that illiteracy, and this particular problem like unemployment, like violence, like poverty, like health, this sort of the problem are not in such a large magnification in this developed nation where the high literacy is there. So this is a level of understanding. This is some little bit talking on this particular topic. I hope that the World International Literacy Day that is being observed by the whole nation is very significant from my viewpoint also, and I also consider that you people will also agree while listening my presentation. So all that for now. We will meet in again with some important topic. Good night, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it. And if you have some question or doubt or comment, you can do it. Thank you. Bye. Take care.